Welcome, welcome, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. I hope everyone's doing well this lovely day/night. I am the lovely voice you can't forget, the Incredible V, and I have returned to Tokyo Xanadu EX. An indie game that's unlike any other. Well, actually, is this qualified as indie? I don't know, I've been thinking about it, and the reason being is because earlier today was the Summer Game Fest, so I got a couple things in my mind on that one, but I don't really want to focus more on the Game Fest, although I'm curious what you guys' thoughts are on that, if you care. I actually am more curious about the Indie Fest that followed soon after. I didn't watch the Devolver one, excuse me, but the Indie Game Fest kind of caught my eye, and I don't know, I've been thinking about indie games, so yeah, that might be the topic today. We'll see what happens. But more importantly, you want to recap what happened? I will gladly give it to you. We are in the end game. This is the final chapter. Things are going ham. We were able to luckily get Mitsuki and Rion last time, and we were able to actually save both Mitsuki's grandfather and, well, that guy. Frickin' Mercuria, who cares? But more importantly, we were able to get our bearings, and things are looking a bit on the brighter side when the aspect of getting the XRC back together. It seems Mercurio is going to do something, and I really hope he doesn't betray us. This is just one chance, because Mitsuki threatened him. I think we're about to... Actually, what's the area we need to go to? Oh yeah, Horaicho. If we go to Horaicho, that's potentially where Goro and Shio are. Makes sense for Shio, now I think about it, because he's around there. Actually, makes sense for Goro, too, because I think he lives around there. So that's the plan for today's episode, is to go and reunite with them, and, well, we'll see what other hijinks we get into. I do have to apologize on something. Life happened, and this week has been kind of heavy, especially because I've been playing this game called Master Detective Archives Raincode, which you should literally play it. Reason being is, I know I said last episode I was going to get an A rank, or S rank. I have yet to do it, so I promised you, once this episode's done, I'm not going to do it on camera because there's no point in me replaying that stage for you guys again. But I promise you, by next episode for sure, my hand on the anime gods, you will see an S on that Pillar of Eternity. Mark my words. Don't think I forgot about that. Again, if it wasn't for Raincode, I would have been on it. And I was actually going to boot it up a couple days ago. But I kept thinking about this Raincode game. And if you know, you know. If you don't, meh. Whatever. But nonetheless, yeah, we're back at school, so I guess we're gonna do the usual, talk to people, bond with people, see how far this goes, and knock on wood, things work out well for us. So, yeah, you already know what's about to happen next, because you know you love hearing the lovely voice you can't forget. For those who love hearing my lovely voice, who wish to support me in my endeavors, or you want to support indie games, okay, maybe I shouldn't use that as an excuse for you guys to support me, because you guys should actually support indie developers, because they do a lot of work and effort to, you know, give them their, It's rather hard to make a game. I can easily say that. No matter how much of a critic you think you are, or are, potentially, let's be honest, making games aren't as easy as it's cracked up to be. Not that I'm an expert, but even I gotta admit that. But yeah, if you want to support me, then please I appreciate all the support you can give to me by following me on Twitch with the handle of Vitamin DGR. Of course, you can also subscribe to skip those pesky ads. Let's see. I guess we really just gotta go talk to everyone again. Ugh, gross. Of course, if you want to skip those pesky ads, you can subscribe. You don't really need to, but I do appreciate the support if you want to do it nonetheless. But if you guys want to support me on YouTube, then I ask you do so by liking and sharing the video with people. Well, like the video by clicking that thumbs up and sharing the video with people you may think might like my content. I don't know, it'd just be kind of kind and nice. I'd be grateful for it. And if you want to get more notifications for these bad boys, by all means, please subscribe. Oh, I wasn't really paying attention. Also, I'm trying to conquer my habit of, for some reason, being hungry whenever I stream. So I got these, how do I describe these? I don't know how to describe these. It's like this apple kind of thing. It's like an apple pastry kind of deal. It's alright. Let's see here. Read some books. Yes, there are children among those taking shelter right now. I realize I gave Kosaku the same voice as the teacher. Whatever. There are some children among those taking shelter right now, and they're pretty scared. I'd like you to read them some stories to distract them from the situation. Hold on. Read in front of a crowd? I can't. I mean, I'm not good with... You better get good. Reading? To children? I hate those little brats. They smell and are ugh. Have you seen what they do when they get food in their hands? Ugh, so messy. But I do think it will help, if only just a little. Hey, I'm not to be the bearer of bad news, but I have a funny feeling that she's bad with kids. Welcome, Fan9 to the stream, who jumped in saying, 1 week until SMT Vengeance. Yes. For those who don't know, I think one of the biggest things in my channel has been my obvious love of Atlas, especially Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. And speaking of, I don't want to say any details right now. I want to wait until Atlas Wednesdays, which is a thing. Although, considering that I beat 2 games, I might have to make Atlas Tuesdays soon. I saw some information on Metaphori Fantasio, and there's more information on Vengeance that I'm looking forward to, so this next week or 2 is going to be quite interesting for me, Twitch, so keep in mind for that one. No worries. Tuesday's perfect since she's an avid reader. Also, Phantom Knight, how are you doing today, this day/night when you're watching? Sorry, I completely got distracted by thinking about Atlas games. We're also looking through old projects from the club in the records room. For the sake of all the frightened children, please help them. Oh, well, that's it? Okay, well, good talk. We're in such a crazy situation right now, but I feel calmer after reading for a bit. It's good to change your pace every once in a while. Please stop by and rest by the library if you need it. If only, but unfortunately, I'm the only one that can save the day. Let's see, what was your voice again? I was attempting to create a form of medicine to combat the effects of greeds, but the chemical reaction always ends up distorted. I can't make any of my theories work. Is it possible that the laws of the real world have been altered? No, Eclipse has already begun. It's only natural that makes sense what stops doing so. Oh, okay. I read it a different way. It's only natural that what makes sense stops doing so. For some reason that confused me and I wasn't reading it. Midnight says, I'm great, just relaxing, staying cool, playing the waiting game till next week. I pre-ordered the Digital Deluxe Edition. I pre-ordered it physically, but I also am planning on getting the DLC separately. So I've always been a physical collector. Because there was no way I'm not. And I'm hopefully, if fates are kind, I want to be able to do it as soon as it comes out. Because I think it comes out on a Friday. Which means if I'm going to do a premiere of that, I'll have to leave some information for Discord for that one. I got some ideas I might share later. I'm glad we found some food tucked away in the home ec room. Let's get it. I'm starving. Oh, Nobo. You just ate like 2 seconds ago. I can still see the crumbs dripping down for your lips. We've got some extras in storage, so I'll make something for you in a sec, okay? Really? You're a lifesaver. Didn't I just feed you? Oh, well, that's information. On who, though? On... Nobo? Oh, well, he's done. Let's see. For everyone, using the power of the Culinary Club, he's doing his part to help the evacuees. That he's also supporting his gluttony is just an added bonus. He is gonna share with people, right? He's not gonna eat it all by himself, is he? Look at that face. That face looks like, yes I am. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't mean to talk to you. Wrong buttons. Playing too much Stellar Blade. Let's see. I'm thinking Arna. Might as well switch it up. I'm glad Rion and Mitsuki are safe. I'm still concerned about Shiori. Oh, yeah, that's right. Last episode, Rion blew everyone out of the water. Especially me, because she kind of went out of nowhere, was like, so what's the deal with Shiori? She was there when everything kind of like fell apart, so you want to talk about that, Ko? And Ko's just like, I'm trying to figure things out right now, but I promise you, when I figure that out, I'll address it, and I'll talk to you. If you could just wait for me. And Rion's like, okay. So, clearly, Ko's aware of something that's going on with Shiori. I'm still suspicious, though, of whether Shiori's bad all the way or she got possessed. Because we have established that greeds could possess people. And I'm wondering if... I already said this theory before. I'm wondering if Shiori got possessed. And I said, Toa, go back to Trails of Cold Steel. This is... I'm glad you caught on to that. And actually got someone else that's talked about this like episodes ago, because they're one of my people, viewers, my connoisseurs of the culture, has been getting into Tokyo Xanadu because like, oh, I never heard of this game, and they sent a thing being like, is this made by the same people who did Trails of Cold Steel? Yes, as well as Legend. It's basically all connected to Legend of Heroes in some way, shape, or form. Now, it is funny the fact that this Toa looks exactly like a certain student council president from another game. But don't worry, this is not the same Toa. Maybe. I'll do everything I can to support all of you. Uh-huh. I don't want to talk to you. Do you have anything? I don't want... my flipping buttons. Do you have anything new? No? Alright, then I'm wasting my time. Get out of here. Might as well talk to everyone, get a bunch of information. I am still thinking about whether I should do NG+. I don't know. I'm gonna, after this gameplay, or after this playthrough, I'm gonna look up if it's worth doing it. And if not, then, I mean, I'll probably jump to a different game. I have a bunch of games I do want to do after Tokyo Xanadu, so we'll see. Because, for context, YouTube, by the time this video comes out, I would have beaten 2 different games, which means my Monday block and my Tuesday block are pretty much free. Now, granted, the Tuesday block has DLC I still need to do, but I do have room for 2 different games, and now the problem is, can I hold out until SOT Vengeance? Now, unfortunately, I do have 2 games that I do want to do, and one game in particular I really want to play, because I heard it was very Persona-esque. Problem is, if I do this game, I need to figure out where I'm going to do Vengeance, so I think I might end up changing my schedule a bit, but I'm just going to give you guys that information, proper information as we get to it. Let's see, you're patrolling around the area with Chiaki. Kind of nervous, but it has to be done. You're not important, so I don't need to give you a voice. What game is that? Do I want to spoil? I kind of like, even though I know most people kind of don't, I kind of want to leave it as a surprise. But I will promise you, Twitch, it will premiere this Tuesday. YouTube, it will definitely happen in time. But there's going to be a surprise. And I don't want to spoil. All I'll say is, like I said, it's actually a good reason I'm talking about this now. And I'm assuming you guys are reading this while I'm talking about this. Like I said, earlier today was the Indie Game Fest. And I've been thinking about it. Some of the games that have been kind of catching my interest lately have been indies. Heck, the next game I'm about to play is an indie game that actually, I don't think it's gotten too much love, at least on Twitch, but I mean, some of the people I watch played it and described, oh, it's so much like Persona. And the last time I played a game that was similar to Persona, I enjoyed it. And you don't want to know what game that was? You're watching it right now. I really do like this game. So I'm going to keep it as a surprise, guys. But if you gotta know, then Tuesday, you'll be surprised. I'm looking forward to it. And I saw the art for the game. It looks great. Let's see. Switched out guard duty. Wait, that was your voice. Oh no, that wasn't your voice either. I switched out guard. No, that wasn't your voice. What was your voice, Munenori? Be more deep and gruff. Yeah. I switched out guard duty with Ryota just now. I spotted monsters crawling outside the barrier's field of effect. The fact that our weapons don't work against them makes me uneasy. At the very least, I will say this though. In case the game doesn't turn out to be as good as I saw and heard, I'm probably going to label it as an OV with a question mark, and if it isn't, then I'll actually make a playthrough of it. But I did get confirmation thanks to Bayo, so Phantom Knight, I will say this really quickly. I will be streaming Vengeance. It is going down. The only thing I need to figure out is when I'm going to do it. I promise you, I am totally streaming Vengeance. Even though I'm not looking forward to suffering that nonsense again, because... God, it was just after I beat Vengeance that they, Shin Megami 5 that they announced Vengeance. Why does John Atlas do this to me? Yeah, I heard that someone who looked like Grandma ran to the Nahoshi Mall. Was it Grandma? Is she really okay? Ben Knight says, well, it has a different route. I know it has a different route, but you've been a part of that playthrough. You know how much I suffered playing that game? Mentally? It's ridiculous. Atlas does this all the time, release a new edition of the game. Oh yeah, I'm used to it. I mean, okay, so if we're gonna talk really briefly about Atlas, I'm well aware that Atlas will kind of do similar to like Mortal Kombat, where you'll get like one version of the game, and then in some point of time you'll get like a definitive edition, or the Royale / Golden / Reload / Extra Edition, or whatever. And you know what? Even if I want to criticize, you and I both know I'm still gonna eat it up for breakfast, because I've been spoiled by John Atlas. It's gonna go down. Phantom Knight says you suffer for our sins. And I'm about to do it again. Like, some of the new stuff that's gonna happen, I'm not gonna be able to handle how the characters are gonna look. All the women I'm gonna have to romance, even though I'm not romantic, but still gonna romance. Dude, I have to prepare for the Demi-Fiend fight. And I had to beat the game several times just to make certain. Even though in retrospect I probably didn't need to do it. But golly, I'm not looking forward to that fight. Ow, ow!
There, all good. Aren't you glad it wasn't serious? One wrong move and it could have been fatal. You have Tanabe-sensei to thank for making it here in one piece.
Haha! It was nothing. My duty as a teacher requires nothing less. Leave the rest to us and focus on recovering. Got it?
What?
Haha! Nothing bad happened. I'm relieved. I can't be like this right now. I must return to my rounds.
I am so looking forward to it, though. Sorry. I'm gonna end the vengeance talk, but I'm so looking forward to vengeance. Just hold out a little longer, guys. While I was doing my rounds, I accidentally stepped outside the barrier. I got attacked by monsters, and Tanabe-sensei saved me. I thought he was just a pushy teacher, but I've got a totally different opinion of him now. Now, he's pushy, but at least he gets the job done.
Here you go, Tanabe-sensei. It's your turn, so please sit right there.
It's only a scratch. It'll heal over if I lick it. My body's tough. The only thing I have pride in. Don't worry yourself over me. Ha 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 ha.
He gives me vibes of Veldora from Reincarnate as a Slime.
Oh, Tanabe-sensei.
Wait, is this how you two get together? Wait. Did you just trip a flag? Are you about to get the hot nurse? Oh, screw you, Tanabe. You don't deserve that. Okay, Saburo's voice was...
Okay, I understand June's situation more or less, but for him to have so much potential. Damn, I can't believe I misread you so completely. I refuse to acknowledge defeat.
What are you going on about, Saburo?
For June to have all that potential, I can't lose. I must focus more.
Freaking love the Saburo, dude. Hey, can you give me your light arcana? I really need it. Shouldn't you be lying down, June?
I'm fine. My wound is beginning to heal, though I still have a ways until I'm fully recovered. They said your wound was fatal, but the healing capabilities of a Seal Knight are truly incredible. Looks like everyone's come back together. Hope you continue on as planned. I'll concentrate on recovering so I can get back on my feet faster.
You give me your light arcana so I can beat these dungeons? These shadow enemies are a pain in the butt. But yeah, the thing I want to talk about for this episode really quickly, and I really think I should give love. And granted, some of you guys might say this is hate bait, some of the things I'm talking about, but deal with this rant for a little bit. So like I said, earlier today, well, whatever. I'll let you guys read this while I guess we can do the cutscene real quick.
Kaguyama, I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks, you two. You too. I was worried about things here at the school, but looks like you guys did all right.
Yeah, I guess so.
Come on, Hayato. What you getting all awkward for? Thought you were a Reika fan.
Oh?
Shut it! Aren't you a Harda fan?
Of course I am. I like everyone in Spica. Good save.
No fair. I like everyone too.
It's cool. It's cool. I don't mind. So who are you a fan of, Ko?
Why am I getting dragged into this? What did I do? What are you asking me for?
Ah, Idol Wars. The sweetest of battles is inevitable among fans, I guess. Is that how it is?
I don't know how I got dragged into it, though. Right here, all right. You know what? We're going to listen to Love Shooting Star at practice. I'm scared. I feel like if I really do want to go to an idol show, but I feel like I'll become so hooked into a good idol thing. I don't know enough of J-pop or K-pop for that matter, so let me say this really quickly. One of the newer friends in my group was like, hey, V, listen to this. Or I guess she was playing something on YouTube. So hopefully you guys in the YouTube section can count this for me. Welcome, Beta, to the stream. So hopefully one of you guys can count this for me. It's a very brief topic, because I do want to talk about indie stuff. But, yeah, so one of my friends earlier today, before we were watching the Summer Game Fest, was trying to get me to listen to some song. I really don't remember how it went, even though it was like hours ago. But I do remember the group's name is Blackpink, I think the group's name is called. Actually, I'm hoping that's what their name is. Because if I'm wrong, I know she's going to bust through my door and attack me. But she's an absolute fan of them and was trying to get me to be like a stan for them. And I was like, I never really heard their stuff. I didn't mind it. It was great. It was good. But, I mean, I don't really know their stuff. And then she was like, okay, what you need to do, we need to get together, we need to fly to their next like concert, and then you'll become a instant fan. Like, okay, cool, I guess. I don't have that kind of money. Have you befriended Yukari? We're really talking about Persona stuff now, Bale. Although, I think you should... We're gonna have a lot to talk about on Wednesday. Ben and I just jumped in talking about Vengeance really quickly, and I'm looking forward to talking more about that on Wednesday. Although I still need to figure out my scheduling for that. Because I got 2 games to premiere. I'm gonna have to add a new game to my schedule. Because if I have 2 games to premiere this upcoming Monday and Tuesday, and Vengeance is coming out soon, I don't know... I really want to play these 2 games. So I think I might have to add a new day to my schedule. Although, I'm gonna have to figure that out soon. I only got a week to do it. I could always just... I think I have an idea. I'll iron out some details. But I do want to do Vengeance. Let's see, what is Minoru saying? Sorry for those who are more invested in Tokyo Xanadu. I'm kind of going in my head here. Let's see here. I'm searching for a good movie in the Film Studies Club's database. I was just evacuated with the club president to the temporary location, but he said he wanted to do something after how he saw how worried everyone was. He might not be pros, but maybe we can cheer people up with our work. This is, Thursday or Sunday streams? It might end up being. If it had to be, it more likely would be Sunday. But I don't know. We'll wait until Vengeance hits. I mean, let's assume I get the money to be able to get Vengeance, because I still have to finish my pre-order. But most likely, if I end up doing an extra stream, it will for sure end up being on, on Sunday. Because Thursday... Oh, that actually scared me. Forgot that was the gate. It'll most likely end up being Sunday. Do I need to talk to people? Oh yeah, because there might be information.
I just heard from my father's company. The Hokuto group is backing us during this unusual situation. What is going on? You know anything about this, Mitsuki?
It's the first I've heard of it. It was probably on my grandfather's orders. The Takamatsu group is the contractor with the most facilities in Morimiya. If we can use those, we can help even more places throughout the city.
Ah, do they really hold my father's company with that much regard?
Erica?
Well, I suppose it's fine. The situation right now is pretty bad. Then I will act as a point of contact between the Takamatsu and Hokuto groups. You should be grateful. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Totally don't jealous of my type. Yep, see? And I'll be honest, when I started this episode, I was like, maybe I should just go right to the story. But there's information to be had. She's still not done? What else is left? Cooperation. Her family's business, Komatsu Construction, has become a subsidiary of the Hokuto group. She's volunteered to be the liaison, or liaison, depending on how you say it. I always say liaison, between the 2 companies.
Goodness, you gave me a fright. You just fainted out of the blue. Are you really sure you're okay, Fuka?
No. I feel like I'm about to pass.
Fuka? Fuka!
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm fine, honestly. I just overdid it a little. You guys are all working hard, so I have to do my part too.
Wow, this is so bad the sick girl's pushing herself.
Sure. Just take it a little easier, okay?
She's been doing a lot, but her body's always weak. I need to take her to the infirmary. So she does so much, even with how her body is. I need to do better too.
I still end up causing problems for Maya in the end.
Can't sit here. I need to help. There's something else I can find. Blah, blah, blah. I want to help. I shouldn't have skipped over, but I was like, alright, come on. I want to get my friends here. The people evacuating to the auditorium are growing in number. We have to set some ground rules or things will get chaotic. Oh, it's you guys. Look like you're heading out for a return trip to the city. While Hokuto is out, the discipline committee will be honored to assist the student council. But know that it is in best interest of the students if you return quickly.
I understand. I'd be grateful if you looked after them for a little while.
I heard a rumor going around that today's mission might make things better. I hope that you guys will make that rumor reality. No pressure. The discipline committee monitors are doing as best as they can. The student council must do the same. Also, again, no pressure. Alright, so all that's left is the roof, and then I think we're done, right? Is anyone on the roof? All right, I think we're done. I don't think there's anyone else to talk to. We talked to June, we talked to Toa. Wait, did we do the clubhouse? Damn it, we didn't do the clubhouse. I almost just became monster food. What is all this? Why is this happening? Calm down! Oh, I remember these two. These two teased Ayato. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. The auditorium's been designated as the evacuation area. So how about we go there and rest a bit? He was such a whiny punk in middle school. But he's making me look pathetic now. That's Ayato, right? Wow, he seems pretty capable. I don't remember him being like this before. Wow, good on you, Ayato. Oh, I never thought my middle school classmate would be evacuated here. There's no time to dwell on his teasing from before. I need to cheer him up as part of the cheer squad. Wow, good on you, man. I'm proud of you. You stepped up. In many... Wait, there's someone at the pool? No, there's no one at the pool. For some reason, I kept forgetting that the pool was opened. I don't know why the pool was open, though. Let's do this. Everything I learned until now is going to come into play. Oh, yeah!
Why did you say it like that? I just figured I'd get motivated. What, didn't work? Nah, too much?
Too much. Looks like those monsters are still lurking around. I can't practice with things like this. It's too depressing. Just spike them with volleyballs. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm glad my wife and son are safe. It seems like the auditorium is being used as the evacuation area. I'll go there for now.
There are monsters outside. They're everywhere. My family managed to escape, but... just what the heck is going on?
It's the end of the world! I'm so scared.
You should be scared, kid. Owie! Wait, what the hell are you doing here?
Oh, Yukun! Everyone, please come in.
Sis, what are you doing here?
Can't you tell? I'm helping out in the cafeteria. I wanted to make myself useful. I make food for you sometimes, don't I?
But still...
The students and teachers here are all very nice. I feel so relieved. I'm sure your classmates here have helped you a lot, so I went around and said hi to everyone.
Oh, you're embarrassed, aren't you? Why would you do that? Nice work, Aoi. I'm helping on the cafeteria. I want to make myself useful. Blah, blah, blah. You're going to help us out. Sorry, Yuki. It's going down. Aoi's been a lifesaver today. More people are coming all the time, but with her help, we can take care of everyone. Alright, I think that's everyone for sure now. So now... Oh, well, we should save just in case. But yeah, folks, now that that's all done, what I want to talk about this episode is the indie thing. Because a couple of indie games popped up this episode, during the Indie Game Fest, after the Blackpink thing that my friend's doing. I really hope I got the name right again, because I don't want her to attack me. I saw the Summer Game Fest. Super hyped about Metaphor Portazio. I'll talk more about that on Wednesday soon. Was there anything else in the Summer Game Fest that caught my attention before I go to the indie thing? Let's see. There was the Lego Horizon thing that I didn't see coming. Ooh, I may not be super into Power Rangers as I was when I was a kid, but they have that Power Rangers like beat 'em up game that caught my interest. I'm looking forward to that. Hold on, Shiori's dad should be at Books Orion at Station Square. Sorry guys, but is it cool if I go stop by there first?
The last pillar is going to be a difficult fight.
There's something preying on your mind. You should take care of it first. Wait, okay. I have to go to Station Square first. Okay, fine. I don't know why I have... Well, okay, I know why. I gotta talk to, my dad. Oh, you got a new book? Yeah, you do. Collection of essays discussing the importance of Japan's famous mountains. Make sure to give it to Goro when he's with you. Alright. What else is the Game Fest that I can care about? Sorry, I'm trying to remember, but I just can't think of any. I mean, I remember they did the Blumhouse games, which I didn't see coming. I can't think of anything right now. I don't know. Other than Metaphor Fantasio, nothing really stuck to my... Oh! They did that, what was it? Phantom Knight Zero or Phantom Zero? It actually looked really good. And Black, what was it? Black Sun Wukong or Black Myth Wukong, excuse me? That actually looked really good too. Granted, I don't think I'll be able to play it on my stream, but that did look really good. I think that was the things that really stuck to my mind when it came to the Summer Game Fest, but other than that, maybe there might have been something else, but I just can't think of it right now.
Okay, I'm glad you're okay. All your friends are with you too. Did you manage to evacuate to safety somewhere nearby?
No, I was outside the main disaster zone, but forced my way here.
I see. Still, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks to that barrier they set up, things should be okay. Oh, that's right. Have you seen Shiori? I managed to get a call through to home. She was supposed to be in bed resting, but she's not there.
That's...
Well,
Oh. Oh, no. I don't like where this is going.
Actually, we've been looking for Shiori too.
Oh, wait, we're gonna just say it? I thought we would lie. You know, it would be like, oh, Shiori's at school. She's resting fine. Yeah, let's go with that.
We have a few leads, so just leave everything to us.
Really? But
Sorry to be so cryptic. Just leave finding Shiori to us. We'll let you know as soon as we can find anything.
alright. For now, I'll try calling home again and calm down my wife somehow.
Have we met Shiori's mother? I think it's only been her dad, now that I think about it. Oh.
I'll also keep my ear out for any additional info. Please take care, Ko.
Yes, got it. Well, I'm curious why we had to do that right now. We could have just done Horaicho first. Whatever. Final pillar is waiting for us. Are you ready for it? Once you head to Horaicho, the story will proceed. I mean, that's the plan. Anyway, before I get distracted again, I'm just going to say this rant really quickly, and then I'll full focus on Tokyo Xanadu. I apologize. I just want to take this opportunity because this is story time with V. And I know one of my friends in particular who watch these videos, she keeps nagging me because I don't finish some of the things I say because I get distracted and sucked into the game. So allow me to take this quick opportunity to briefly say my feelings on the Indie Game Fest. So like I said, earlier today was the premiere of the Summer Game Fest. I already talked about that. Maybe we'll get more details on that some other time. Blah, blah, blah. Or the Tokyo Game Show. But after that was the Indie Game Fest. Or no, it was the Indie Development, event. Where basically they just showcase all the indie games. Non-AAA games, but games that have a lot of heart. And I'm not gonna lie, I really actually thought some of the indie games on there were really cute. Like there was a couple in particular that caught my eye. I think one of them was called Arranger, which I actually thought was really sick. It's like a puzzle kind of game where you kind of like shift things over and affects the world. I'm hoping that as I talk about these games in whatever vague detail, it catches you guys' interest and you guys look it up and like, oh, I'm wondering what V's talking about. Let me just look on that. Oh, Arranger, cool. Arranger was one of the ones that caught my attention. There was also this house one. I can't remember. Oh, it was called Building Relationships. Not gonna lie, the whole presentation of that was fun, and the guy there was funny. I thought that was actually really entertaining because apparently it's about a house trying to look for love, and I'm not joking when I say that. You actually play as a house. Yeah, let that sink in there. And one last one, just to like seal the deal here. Was this other game. I really can't remember the name of it, and I'm ashamed that I don't, but it actually caught my interest. All I know, and if someone watched the Indie Game Fest, then hopefully you can let me know in the comment section, but to give details of it, it's about this guy who unfortunately lost his girlfriend to an accident some time ago, and he's in Jakarta, if I said the name right, but apparently he can hear his late girlfriend's voice in his head, and I guess it's supposed to be a game about overcoming grief and, you know, embracing your pain but moving on, becoming stronger. And I thought it was really cute, and I actually kind of felt emotional because the woman who was advertising it was saying that the inspiration was because she IRL had a guy that introduced her to Jakarta, and I really hope I'm saying the name right on that. I apologize if I'm butchering it. And unfortunately he passed away some time ago, rest well, and was good inspiration. I really think the Indie Game Fest was really cute. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about all the other indie games right now because I really do want to play Tokyo Xanadu. But I really thought that the games showcased there had a lot of heart. A lot of people did their best. And I don't know, I feel like they're like the underdogs when it comes to like AAA games. Now, yeah, I always usually flock to underdogs. That's not to say that I'm probably going to get every indie game. And obviously, if I had the money to, I wouldn't mind. But I mean, I'm broke, so what can I do? But I definitely want to show some love by at least like broadcasting, advertising, talking about it, and sharing the ones that caught my interest. And now at least the last bit of my rant here. Now, the reason I said earlier about the whole hate bait thing is because, for curiosity's sake, and YouTube, you can agree, because some of you guys do this, whenever you watch a video, sometimes you'll watch or listen to it, and you'll scroll to the comment section because you're curious about what people say. I mean, that's what the internet's all about. And unfortunately, most of the internet was hating on the indie games. Well, at least during the time, because I had like live chat on. They were saying like boring, lame, blah blah blah. for some reason I saw a lot of trailers for or a lot of people commenting about like give us the Sonic 3 movie trailer. And as a Sonic fan, I'm hyped for it. At least in October we're getting Sonic and Shadow Generations, which I'm looking forward to playing that bad boy. That's gonna at least be a one visit for damn sure. But I don't know, like I felt bad. Like again, most of them were probably just trying to get attention. But I don't know, it's weird that I felt a little bit defensive on that. And I really shouldn't have, because it's not like it's my property or anything, because they're their own lives. And I'm pretty sure most of the indie developers are like, well, whatever, because we know there's enough people that'll support us. And I hope so. But the issue I have is, did y'all really need to have the clown on it? Like, if you didn't like it, you didn't have to watch it. Like, clearly you must be putting L's and saying the game sucks just because you're trying to get attention, but don't hate on the indie games. These guys try their best. I don't know, coming from a guy that does niche random games, I guess some part of it kind of was to me. So. Bale says a house looking for love. That's quite the concept. Yeah, look it up. It's called Building Relationships. It is. Yeah, I don't know how else I could describe it. So just watch it. But there, my rant is done. So for that one person that watches my videos that keeps saying I need to finish my topic, there you go. Now, without further ado, I will now fully immerse myself in Tokyo Xanadu.
What the heck?
Whoa. Okay, and of course, Grease literal in the cities.
A pack of greeds.
There's quite a few of them, and I'm guessing they're gonna be annoying and strong.
Ooh, it's like the Thanksgiving parade. I always like parades.
It's like, Sora, now's not the time for that. Let's clear them out. Ooh, wrong button. Yeah, we don't know. Oh, we did. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. That's how you clear up the entire thing, even though it would have been smarter if I used steel, but whatever. Alright, done. Wait, what? Oh, win? Well, actually... Is that enough? You're still him? Die already! Ow! There we go. Oop, laptop's chucking. That means I might end up doing a part A, part B. We'll see. Ew. Man, I think that's the last of them. I learned from last episode, because I did get a friend that watched last episode, and they were like, wow, you really... This is what happens when you don't play a game for a minute. You bullshit it. I'm sorry. Last week, or the time before I played Tokyo Xanadu, when I messed up, I've been hopped up on Stellar Blade. I've actually been going back. I mean, not even going to be funny to you guys, and I was actually going to save it for Atlas Wednesday, but I've been actually dusting off my old 3DS. I've been playing a lot of Persona Q, and I don't know, I just really like Persona Q, just saying. But I've been playing, it's what happens when you play a game for a while and you just get so sucked into it, and then you forget, oh wait, I forgot. I do a different stream. I gotta do things like this, and I messed up, so that's what you get for me.
I didn't think there'd be that many of them lurking around here. This place has always had the tendency to gather negative energy.
Whose voice is that? I don't recognize that voice at all. Also, I can turn up the music a little bit. I apologize. I had it low because I was on rant mode, but still. Who the heck is calling my name? Oh, it's Mr. Hama. I forgot that was your voice. I don't think I've heard... If I heard your voice, your Seiyu? Whatever. Hama-san. In the pawn shop, I want to say you're the turtle guy from Master of Disguise, one of the worst movies ever made. You sure clean things up nicely. I'm glad I entrusted you with the job.
Seem to have been expecting us.
Of course. We received a call from Yukino earlier.
By the way, a few other folks are taking shelter inside.
ですが、安心するのは早いでしょう。
We're not out of danger yet.
多分あの柱を止めないと何度でも現れてきそうだね。
They'll keep appearing until we take down that pillar.
私たちが必ず止めてみせないと。
We'll snap that pillar in two.
二人ともしばらく建物に隠れててください。
Both of you, go back inside for now.
わかった。どうか気をつけてくれ。
You don't need to tell me twice, boy. I'll see you later. Be careful.
任せたぞい。
I'm counting on all of you.
準備ができたら早速突入しましょう。
Okay, so we gotta get ready and then jump in. So what? We go to the arcade, talk to everybody beforehand.
交代するぜ。
Might be the last time I have to do it, because who knows? I might just go straight to the final dungeon after this. I really think that tower's the last dungeon. It's gotta be, right? Bale says, the beat 'em up was also the original Power Ranger series, which is part of my childhood. Exactly! Apparently it's a faithful recreation. They got Rita Repulsive, but I heard there's apparently a robot Rita, a robot Rita. And I guess the game's called Rita's Rewind. I'm actually looking forward to it. The theme song actually got me hyped. It kind of brought me some nostalgia. But unfortunately, I haven't watched Power Rangers since I was small. So, I mean really small. So alas, my knowledge of Power Rangers isn't going to be as good as many people's are. But I'm still hyped to play it. Maybe I can do another playthrough of it. Fun fact, I actually did a beat 'em up with the lovely JP crew during my earlier days. And I tried my best. Didn't really work all that well, but I still tried.
I heard from Yukino that you're trying to put an end to this disaster. The fairly band sitting back and just watching as everyone fights that monster on their own.
What did you say? I can't quite hear. Whatever. No worries. Anyway, is this your kid, Hama-san?
Yes, this total coincidence that I was in the area when friends and disaster struck. Having my kid with me right now is the best thing that could have happened. Why, I dread any child who's not with their parent or family member.
And then it cuts to the skateboard guy be like, Grandma, where are you?
I heard from Yukino about how to activate the special mode for this iPhone. I got in touch with the parents of all my kids' friends, so things should settle down now.
I see. So that's what happened.
Everyone is working together now to help do everything they can to make the situation better. I'm sorry, I can't quite think straight. The stress is cutting down my blood sugar.
So you want something to eat?
No, don't worry about me. Good luck with whatever.
Like, Hama-san? Hama-san? Okay, I'll see you later. Bale says if it's faithful, they're gonna have the 90s cheese too. Oh, it's not. It's gonna be really good looking. They're gonna make it look amazing. I am curious though if we're gonna have, and rest well, bless your heart, but I wonder if we're gonna have, well, I don't remember seeing the Green Ranger. I don't know if we'll have Tommy in that. And if there was, I guess I might have missed it. I was more hyped on the music, but the gameplay actually looked good, especially those like different segments where it looks like you're kind of like running up and down instead of left to right. For those wondering, just look up the Power Rangers Rita Rewind trailer. You'll understand what I'm talking about.
Mom, where are you? Okay, Chihiro. Your mom's okay. I mean, she's just out there surrounded by a bunch of deadly monsters, and if she's not careful, you might end up losing your mom, but I'm sure it's fine.
And the Chihiro starts crying, and then what's-his-face, Shugo's like, Futa, like, what the flip?
All this weird stuff stops. After all this weird stuff stops, you'll get to see her again. Mom.
Well, you're not doing a good job of it.
I'm trying. Chihiro broke down a little after talking to her mom. I know she's worried, but I'm more worried about Chihiro.
Aw, good kids.
We've been here since yesterday. We tried to make a break for home, but then those monsters showed up. Chihiro got so scared she started crying. It has gotten really tough.
I don't think I've ever done that voice in like any of my wacky voice impressions. I think that's the first time I've ever done that specific voice. Ugh.
If I had known it'd be like this, I would have gone straight home. What if my cats are alright?
The cats are probably fine. Hope they were scared by the huge earthquake. They're probably fine.
I heard that Goro-sensei lives around here somewhere, so I was looking for him.
Wow, you're way too thirsty. You're as thirsty as Jane is from Disney's Tarzan. You ever thought about that, folks? Okay, I know it's random, but go back and watch Tarzan now. Like, okay, the reason why was because yesterday with some friends we were watching Disney movies. We do a lot of random stuff. What do you want? We're friends. Like, we do dumb things. Or we're, well, not dumb things. We just do random things. Because why the flip not? But I don't know how it led to us watching Tarzan. Other than we got into an oh, no, I know why we got to the argument. All right. I'm probably going to call myself out here, but viewers, you know I'm real when I say this. I'm not going to say how it started, but some of my friends got into an argument, and it was essentially between, like, animated girls and which ones were more, like, enticing over the other. And it was kind of heated because, like, person A said Kita from Atlantis, and yours truly said Chell from from El Dorado. And, who else did we mention? We mentioned quite a few people. But one person in particular said Jane, and we're like, Jane from who? He's like, how do you not remember Tarzan? And they're like, was Jane really that eh? And then we ended up watching it. And what's funny too is we lost the argument. The motivation why we watched Tarzan died. I kid you not. We originally were doing it just to see what Jane looked like, which in retrospect, we could have just looked up Jane, but I guess our dumb selves were like, well, whatever, we got the ability to stream it, so let's watch Tarzan. And I think we all, at first we were liking it because it's like, oh, the music's goated, and obviously it's a great movie. It's still a really good movie, now that I remember it. But there was one scene in particular where Jane's like trying to describe Tarzan and draw, I know some of you guys might remember it. If you don't, look up the scene, you'll know. But Jane's like doing like a recreation of what Tarzan looks like, and she's got this look on her face, and her dad / the professor's just like, Jane, should I leave you in the portrait alone for a while? I feel like you need a moment. And I kid you not, Disney, you made that girl dehydrated how thirsty she is. Like, it's absurd. I challenge you guys. Some of you guys are probably thinking I'm faking. I challenge you guys to watch that scene. Look at Jane, and you'll be like, oh, Big V might be onto something. Jeez Louise. Not too far behind Hama-san skill-wise, but I still need to work to get to his level. I commandeered this counter for the bar, and I'm now passing out drinks with Nishio. The owner taught me how to mix this special drink himself. It's good and good for you. Here, let me give you a few extra for the road. Oh, damn, thanks. Appreciate it. Can't wait to use all that. Oh, actually, since this is the time to do some upgrades and stuff. You gotta have something new now, right?
It's been 10 years since I brought that out last. It'll be a sight to see if that kid can wield it.
That kid can wield it? Who is he talking about? I hate when you're vague. Got anything new? Let's see. Looking for new stuff. I can make the platinum ring. It would take away my silver earrings, but health plus 500, attack and magic plus 35, defense plus 45, crit rate plus 5%. Worth it. Anything else I can make that's really good? This is the last chapter, so you gotta let me be able to do all the good stuff now, right? Nothing? Really? It's just that one ring? I mean, whatever, I guess. Give it to me. Actually, this gives me 1,000 health. Crit rate was 15. I can't give it to me, because the crit rate's only 5. Alright, I'll give it to Asuka, because Asuka clearly needs more of a boost. Where's that platinum ring? Where is it? I just bought that damn thing. Oh, there it is. Here you go, Asuka. Don't say I don't do nice things for you. You useless old coot! I wanted something new, and you still give me crap! The last chapter! Let's see. Where next to go to? Oh, the arcade. We'll just warp there.
You're really trying to play games despite the fact that it's the end of the world?
I'm gonna tell you right now, if it was the apocalypse, like a zombie apocalypse, I'm just gonna sit right here and probably play Persona or one of the other games I have built up. Why the flip do I care? If it ends up being my last moments, I'm gonna do it the way I want to do. With a ton of food next to me. So basically, my normal day-to-day.
Considering the situation, we've decided to keep the shop open like usual.
Wait, why?
I hope you'll come in and take a break sometime.
You know what? Actually, let's think about it realistically. It's the end of the world, right? How many people really want to embrace reality or are so stressed they can't deal, right? Probably want to like vent and stuff. Wait, Tsubasa? Oh, okay, I'll talk to you in a second. I always heard that the people in the big city were cold, but that's not entirely true. There's some self-centered people, but everyone who evacuated here has been pretty nice. During emergencies, the kindness that people show each other always hits me right in the heart. It just kind of sucks that I think about it when you're saying there, Takuma, is that people are only nice or seem to really only show their truer, nicer colors when, you know, their lives are on the line and the world's at stake. Sumi asked me to be there when she saw her mother again, but right then the disaster struck. Shige took the lead and we all evacuated to the game center. It's all still really confusing, but I'm glad everyone's safe. I don't remember who this dude is at all, so
We're using the connection here to spread info.
I remember you're a girl.
We're using the connection here to spread info with the Zyphone's special mode. My dad's out of the city, so I can't reach him. Gotta do what I can for now, I guess.
Now I do want to play video games because I still need to get the arcade stuff. Whoa, what's that? What's going on here? But I'll worry about that later. Oh, you two. Wow, you had your mom come in during the end of the world. I remember that.
You're not mad? But aren't you here to yell at me for being a hostess? Why would I do that right now during this situation? Are you asking me to scold you? Of course not. Good, then keep it down a bit. Hey, are you alright? It's nothing. I was just clearing my throat. Anyway, I'll happily scold you when this nonsense is done. How dare you wear a skirt that goes way shorter? A skirt is not supposed. No clothing is supposed to be that far above your knees, young lady. We'll talk more later. Right now, we just have to stay calm and stay put and carry on, our wayward sons. There'll be peace when you are done. Stay calm, stay calm. I can't. That's why I can't sit still. Lay your weary head to rest.
He's always been defiant, even as a child. But I'm glad you got to see her again. I'm hoping that as I said that, somebody's gonna. I want someone in the YouTube section to just fill my thing with "Don't you cry no more." I really hope so. Is there anything else to do before we go to the pillar? We talk to everyone. Why are you out here, Shige? Phew. Oh, phew. Finally got off the people of the. We finally got all the people off. Oh, okay. I know why my brain's confusing it. Because it says we finally got all off the people of the street evacuated. My brain... I know people... Okay, this is to defend myself. Hear me out. I know I have my moments of stuttering. I'm not trying to flub my words as one that's trying to make it as a narrator slash quote-unquote voice actor. But if the script here messes up the words there, and I immediately start reading, my brain has a tendency to try and autocorrect the words. It's happened before this playthrough. Because... I was saying we finally got all of, and then my brain was like, wait, it says off, V. And I was like, my brain's tricking me. But the Takahane group's headquarters were already deserted. Where'd they all go? Goto and the rest of those guys would never just turn tail and run. I don't think there's anything left to do, so... Here's what we're gonna do. We're making a separate save. Because I'm nervous. Will I be able to go back to the arcade after I do this dungeon? I hope so. Alright, let's do this. If we go any further... excuse me. If we go any further, we'll be inside the pillar. That's the plan. It's gonna suck, isn't it? Because the last pillar is going to be so hard. Or it's going to be, it not even necessarily have to be hard, it's just going to be annoying. Yep, there's lava. It's already annoying. Pillar of refinement. Oh, fire, like an oven, like, what is it? The things blacksmiths use to refine weapons? A kiln? A blacksmith, a smith's place? What's the thing called? You guys know what I'm talking about. This is...
Pretty much hell.
強力なグリードの気配もかなり感じるわ。
I can sense the presence of strong greeds as well.
やれやれ。最後の柱だけあって相当手強そうだね。
Seriously, the last one always has to be the hardest, doesn't it?
でも 腹をくくるしかないよ。
Yep, but still, all we can do is our best.
本番前の最後のリハーサル、気を引き締めていきましょう。
The final rehearsal before we take the stage. Let's give it our all.
Alright, let's do this. Just tell me what I need. Give me the arrangements. Alright, so we know Goro and Shio are gonna be here, so Ko can either be fire or steel. But what are the worst enemies here? Oh, the worst one's fire. So I'm thinking I might stay as fire. So then if we keep Ko as fire, we need to have Yuki for steel. Then between, what is it? Between spirit and between wind? What are the wind enemies? Oh, these guys? Nah, let's do spirit. So then we'll have Asuka. And then I noticed that every now and then my laptop's saying like, uh-oh, you're encoding too much. So even though I really hate doing this, it's probably safer because I'm about to go through this dungeon. And it's already kind of close to like an hour thing. I guess it could work in this aspect, which is worrying me. I'm going to do this as a part A, part B. Only because I really don't want to push this and have a PowerPoint presentation. So I'll be right back. My lovely viewers, my lovely YouTubers, I will be right back. I obviously will have part B uploaded as usual. Give me 1 sec.